Hello and welcome to Two Great Goatees and a Whistle. This is your host, Coach Huddy's wife, also known as Coach Huddleston by my track athletes, and my co-host, Coach Gonzo's wife, also known as Coach Gonzalez by her athletes. Today, we have a little different episode for the podcast. It is the Two Great Goatees and a Whistle's 50th episode. So we, the coaches' wives, will be hosting, and with us we have two very special guests, Coach Huddy and Coach Gonzo. Say hello.
Hello.
In this episode, we are going to have a few would you rather questions up for discussion, a little how well do the coaches know their wives' personal sports journey trivia, and of course, a unique mascot of the week chosen by us. We get to pick this week. Let's see. Chosen by us, the coaches' wives, to round it all off with. So let's get started off with a little would you rather. This segment will be a little bit different, as each of us will have two would you rather questions to ask the group. So I will start things off with my questions, and then we'll kind of go around the group. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. My first question is, would you rather step in and advocate when you feel a coach is unfair to your child, or stay completely hands-off and let your child learn how to navigate disappointments and adversity all on their own?
I know which one I'd answer.
You know which one you'd pick. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
It's like,
go ahead.
so answer.
I just didn't know.
Go
Are we
for
going to go in order here? Okay.
And you're on.
All right. So for me, hands off. Yeah.
Okay.
Let the kids got to learn. I mean, it's the safest place to fail. So it's sports. So let them fail. Let them learn how to fail.
Okay. Well, I don't know that it was fail so much as that the situation, maybe the coach. I mean,
Well, either way.
and I hate being like, well, maybe the coach was being biased or whatever. But
Well, let them
they're
figure it out. They need to learn how to resolve conflict or whatever comes up. I mean, you could make a suggestion like, hey, if this is an issue, you got to take it up with coach. This is your thing. But that'd be how I would approach it.
Okay. Cindy?
I think the same. I think it's hard as a parent to leave it be. And often it takes, and this is from experience with our son, often it takes our child like, don't say anything to the coach. Let me talk about it. And then he'll write a senior paper all about the effects of coaching on children. But I think it's hard because you do want to advocate and stick up for your kid. But you're right, it's also important that they follow their path, that they know what that looks like, for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Nick?
I think if it gets really bad, you may want to help your child, though. First, let him try to do by himself. But if it gets to a point where it's really affecting him and they can't work it out, I think maybe you get a meeting with AD and the coach.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can-
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, and I think, and I think we have all been there, it's really hard when your spouse is the
coach.
coach of
For
your
sure.
child. And I mean, that starts to be a little bit difficult to maneuver. And I know at times, I think we've talked about it before, where I've had to we dealt with that. Now we're in the car, we're going home, and we're not going to deal with it anymore.
We have stepped off the field
Yes,
to the court.
yes.
Yeah. We're now a family.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
not a coach and a player anymore.
But I think that takes maturity in our relationship. I think to be able to do that too, right?
Yeah, you got to be able to have that hard conversation.
Yeah.
And listen to each other and make those compromises. I think for myself, I kind of, while I didn't ever want to be the parent that was like, the coach did what? And then go storming down there. And I mean, Chad would have never let me. There was a lot of times that I would sit in the stands or, on the bleachers and want to be like, why is my kid not playing? Because I came to watch my kid.
Right.
But, and I'm sure there was a couple times I said something to Chad, being like, well, why did he pull her out? Why did, and he would just look at me like, shut up. It's not even, just don't. But no, there was also times where Kelly not necessarily had problems with coaches, but she had problems with other players. And we were just like, well, you need to go and talk to the coach. And if it takes you talking to the coach and bringing that player into that, then that's what you need to do. And I think she grew from that kind of situation versus mom and dad storming down there, making it all right. Okay, so my second question is, would you rather commit to year-round practices, travel teams, and showcases that increase exposure, or prioritize family time, academics, and multiple activities, even if it limits athletic opportunities? That's a hard one because we've all talked about how we think that kids are are too engrossed in certain things.
I think it's hard because I know you're right. We've been involved, that we've tried to be involved with, yeah, family and summer, and then your kids. We've been involved in various summer ball. I try to say, I think is it about balance? I don't know, because kids are so consumed with, and they're being pulled to those different, rec teams and elite teams for basketball or whatever, and it is becoming year round. I mean, I don't know what the answer is for that. I don't know how it
Well,
fits, if it
that's not how the
fits
game goes.
if it fits differently into all of our, our own experiences. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's hard.
Well, it wasn't meant to be easy.
Well, fine.
Pick one, Cindy. Pick one.
I just open up more discussion.
All right. So could you read the question just one more time?
Yeah.
I mean, this.
Would you rather commit to all the year-round practices, the travel teams, the showcases, and increase the exposure of your kid in that sport, or kind of make them step back and prioritize the family time, academics, multiple activities, even if it does limit those athletic opportunities? Nick, what do you think?
I think the second one.
I was just going to say, yeah, I'll revote. Second one's
I plan summer basketball is during June and have July free. So there's a lot of things we could go to in July, but it's
Right.
time for the family and have them have time for family and all that.
I think so. Chet?
Me, I would choose to, just for the fact that I think kids need to be well-rounded anyways. Honestly, to me, it would be up to the kid. I would put it on the kid. I mean, if the kid wants to has a passion for that and they really want to do that, I don't want to limit them. I mean, I think some of it depends, I think, on how they're taking care of their body, because you need to have rest. You got to have a break somewhere in there. And
Like,
so
look out for the health of
look out for the health.
your
So
child.
as a parent, you need to, that's something, if a kid is driven that much, sometimes you need a team, especially if they start developing chronic injuries. I think sometimes you got to like say, hey, no, you need to stop for a little bit, because then you're investing all this money into rehab and everything else. So
And is there a point where just as an example, where you kind of stop listening and you're pushing your child to
Living
this
vicariously
excellence
through
or
them.
something?
Yeah.
And I mean, I know that we weren't pushing Derek, and we weren't pushing him. I mean, he was a good athlete and we wanted him to pursue those areas. But, by the time he got to his, I don't know how many school, he was like, I don't want to play football. I'm not playing football for me.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like an eye opener of, not that Nick was like, oh, I'm living through you, college football. That wasn't Nick's direction when he was that age. But yeah, I guess at what point is it like, who is this for?
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
and now I look at it, it's like, if you're investing that much time into something like that, what's the outcome going to be? I want raise good people. If you want great athletes, raise good people. And to me, being well-rounded, understand the value of family, understand, I mean, I know, it's hard, especially even in school sports, once summer hits, you got 2 or 3 coaches pulling for you to do stuff. Let's say you're playing football in the fall and basketball in the winter. And then let's say you're playing baseball in the spring. And the summer, when summer hits, all 3 of those coaches are, hey, we got a football camp coming up, and then we're going to have all this going on in the summer. And then basketball is going to have open gym, and they're going to have a camp to go to. And then baseball might be, hey, I want you to play summer league for somewhere. So, these kids are getting pulled out different types of directions. And then, if that kid decides, well, this is the sport I want to do, sometimes I think coaches kind of take that as an insult. That, what do you mean you don't want to give me time? And, I think sometimes coaches need to.
Well, and those choices affect, like, people will say it's not going to affect, your playing time or this because it's optional, but it's not really optional. You're looking at who's showing up.
Right.
And it's just like, if you're going to say it's optional, what does that look like?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we've had that conversation before of, it's just like, was
Well,
it required?
Yeah.
Was it optional? And a lot of these kids anymore have to have jobs.
And
They have to work.
that's and that's the thing, is sometimes that's when they get to make money, and when they want to have a car or something. And I understand that. The ones that get where I think where coaches get frustrated though is when the kid's not doing anything and is making excuses for not coming just because
Sure.
they want to go hang out with their friends or they're going to go,
Yeah.
they're not getting out of the house. That's where the frustration I think gets. I think for me, if I don't have that kid, let's say going to a camp, but I know that they're playing summer ball or they are doing something else, I know they're being active and I can work with that. It's when the kids aren't doing anything. I think that's where, so I would take the second option too.
I mean, I picked the second option, but my train of thought was a little different. My train of thought was, what is that person going to be when that sport ends? If you don't encourage or show them how to make time for other things in their life when that ends, because it will inevitably end, what kind of person are they? What else do they have? What other enjoyments, what other things that they experience, whatever. That was my kind of train of thought on that. So those are my 2 questions. So co-host, your 2 questions.
I don't think mine are that good.
Just read them. We'll be
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. Would you rather ensure overtime or risk losing and win in regulation?
That's easy.
So say it one more time. Would you rather
Ensure overtime or risk losing and win in regulation?
Win in regulation. I'll go for the last shot, the last second touchdown or field goal.
Overtime is not in some sports. It's kind of that do or die, but in like basketball and stuff, that's another 5-6 minutes that a lot can happen. I would agree. I would agree with that for sure.
And I know we would have this conversation for football. And, if you're on the road,
Go for the win.
go for the win. So if you're down 1,
And it's kick it or run it.
kick it or run it,
Yeah, 2 points or 1.
2 points or 1. I think one time you want to go for the win.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at that as that you have confidence that your team can do the job. And then if it doesn't happen, and obviously you're gonna have people second guess that, but I get that, but
You're gonna have that.
I'm
Why
that
did
mentality.
he do that? They
Well,
could have tied it for sure, and then they could have win did this.
You're always gonna be second guessed, but I'm kind of like, and I would let the kids know it too. It's like, hey, we're here to win, and so we're gonna go for the win. I have confidence.
Make
you
it
guys-
happen.
And if it doesn't happen, the other team played better, so be it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Second question.
Okay. All right. Would you rather date another sports player or someone who isn't a sports player?
It depends on what sport they play. If they're hockey, I'm all over it.
I knew that was coming.
I know it's a would you rather.
Hmm.
I'm a selfish enough person that I would pick the person that didn't do sports. I want to be number 1. And I married a coach, and so I'm never number 1, and I regret it. I'm just kidding.
I think you would have more in common with somebody who if they like sports or if they're of that
Well, you can
sports.
like sports, but not be a pro athlete or an athlete.
No. I know, and I'm not saying that, but we're saying if that person's an athlete. I would say an athlete. I think just because of I think you would find common ground. And that doesn't mean you don't find something common with people who are not athletes or something like that. I mean, I think we can look at our daughter.
Yeah, but then I can't get fat because you're fit.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
Anyways, but I mean, I look at our daughter and our son-in-law. She played a lot of sports and did a lot of stuff, and he didn't. I mean, I think he did a little bit.
He did a little bit, like middle school and rec ball, I think. Not really anything in high school.
But he really didn't.
He definitely has his own interest.
He has his own interests, and I mean, it's.
But I think that's helped him.
Oh, it
I was gonna
is.
say,
I
He's
think
learned new
That's
things, and
right.
he has learned new things, and they have
right,
made that choice to support each other.
Yes.
If she wants to go do something, he
Yep.
goes and does it.
right,
And then generally he has fun, and vice versa.
right, and because he didn't get into sporting events till we started taking him, and Kelly
Sure.
started taking him.
And he balked a little bit at the beginning. He was
because
like, I don't
it
think
was
he wants to go. And I just tell him you're going.
Yeah.
Just go.
and
And then you make sure you go to
his
the
things.
rally race or whatever he wants to
go to
do.
the races and stuff like that. So
I think it's
and it works, and I think for anybody, if if you're always the same for everything, I think that can be good. But I think if you can find somebody who's a little bit different, I think that also opens you up to learning about
New things.
New things.
Yeah. Well,
So
and she needed to because their little boy is a gearhead.
he's a
He does not care
gearhead,
about anything
but
but cars.
he does.
Cars, and it's got tires. It's got tires. It's the best thing in the world.
He is, but I do think he
does.
he will.
He
I
will
think
sit and watch basketball with Chad. He likes basketball.
he'll watch. I think he'll
I think
get
he'll
some
do
sport
whatever.
because I think his mom coaches. I think he'll get drawn to that a little bit. So I think he'll have the influence of both worlds.
He'll at least have to try it. She'll make it try it.
Yeah.
This be a good one. Let's hear what you have to
I guess
say.
He married the athlete. Come on.
it would have to be somebody that at least likes sports.
Right.
Oh, great. We're going to get a divorce.
No, it's just
You see? Oh, okay.
if that's your love and they don't like it or don't want to like it, I mean, that's what I think that at least they have to like sports.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, you gotta have stuff that you have in common. I played sports through, rec ball in middle school and high
Too
school.
much.
Um,
Don't give too much
I
away.
won't. But I was not as obsessed as this guy over here. Not
I
even close.
I think that's the same. I mean, I did things and I was active, but it wasn't like my life by
No.
any means.
It is now.
Yeah. But I think because he was coaching and our children are in sports, it's like,
Yeah.
you're part of that experience. So, yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm just, I played every sport in the world and I'm as athletic as him, but it just, it becomes part of you as your own team, I guess.
Yeah.
I do. I thought of one though.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna read one of yours, but would you rather have an 0 first season where you don't win at all, or take a year off of coaching?
Oh,
Well, I don't really do the team sport coaching type thing. I mean, I would if the opportunity arose for myself. I think building those relationships and seeing those kids improve, and I think that's worth the O season to me. But then I have not coached near as many years as you guys have. I have not dealt with near as many parents as you guys have. And I've really, other than Little League, I've only dealt with individuals type sports like track and field. That's my answer.
if you love the game and you've coached long enough, you're going to have those losing seasons.
No, I'm talking 0 first season. No.
Right. No,
Yeah,
that's still losing. That's still losing. Oh, first, as long as I look for the small victories, I guess, whether it's improvement, are the kids having fun? And I know the ultimate goal is to win, and I know being competitive, wanting to win, but
it'd be a long season.
It does. It makes it long. I mean,
I look at our niece right now.
Yeah.
Couple games before the end of our season, and they have had a long
It's been a long season. Getting your butt kicked every night. And it's not just like losing close games. I mean, you're getting blown out every
I think it'd be worse
night.
to lose close games constantly.
But
Maybe, I don't know.
But I think there would bring at least hope that you're going in the right direction. But when you're getting blown out every game,
Sure.
it's really hard. And it's like, what am I, and it's sometimes it's just the talent's not there. You could be the greatest coach in the world and stuff like that, but I guess it's
chicken salad out of chicken crap.
and that's and there's some truth to
Did
that.
we put that on your Gonzoisms?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes, I just think that if you love the sport and you love the game and you know what the ultimate outcome is that athlete becomes a better person.
Yeah.
Then I would think I'd take the offer.
Okay, Cindy?
I think I have had to be like positive and optimistic about a lot of things because in our situation, and not because we're married, Nick is a really good coach. He's a good coach. And I think that he forgets that part of that his coaching is building those relationships with kids. And that's happening. And I've seen it happen year after year. And are there a bunch of trophies? No. But those kids respect him. He respects them. And they have learned things. And I think that when we are struggling with losses that we tend to forget that we are building better people.
Yeah.
I think so. Nick?
My other one?
Answer.
I don't know. It's a long season when you
It is, especially if it's basketball.
Yeah, basketball. I don't know. I love coaching, but there's the drain of just like Chad was saying,
Yeah.
scoring 8 points, 4 points, 6
To
points,
their 30 or 50
40
or
or 50
60.
or
Yeah.
70 or 70 to 3 but again, like I said, and also I think it depends who the kids are.
Well, but if they're showing up
When
every day to practice, regardless.
our last 8th grade team in Gooding,
Yeah, and they weren't those athletes,
they
and they
worked
weren't
so hard though.
but they worked so hard, and they were great a bunch
That's
of
what I
kids.
mean.
I mean,
Like, they
I
show up.
I enjoyed that season, you know, because we had a really good run. We had like the first 3 years, we had a lot of talent, and we were
Yeah.
playing really well.
You were like undefeated 2 years in a row.
Yeah, so we had a lot of great talent, and you get those batches that you just really don't have them. I mean, the kids had the drive, they had the work ethic, they wanted to work, they wanted to do well. It just, wasn't there.
But what about if those kids don't want to do that?
Yeah,
I think I'd rather take the year off.
right. And that's the thing is when you have those kids that don't have the work ethic and they just want to show up thinking that.
But what does taking a year off look like? Does that mean you're giving up on a program that could be developed into something
That's true.
strong?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think and I know we want to win everything and be champions. And even in professional sports, if you don't win, of course, you don't have a job. But we just put so much pressure on ourselves and we forget the purpose, I think, why we are truly doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because
think so.
we get so caught up in those negatives. It's like, yeah, you forget all the good stuff that comes with you and your experience as a coach and as a person. I don't know. I just feel like those things are strong.
I think that's kind of the point that their whole podcast has been trying to make is how hard coaching is. But yet why do people still keep stepping up to do it regardless of all the BS and crap that
Right.
goes along with it? All right, you ready for your second question
I thought
now?
of another one too.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, never
it's been in yours.
I might just read all 4 of these then, maybe. I don't know.
Would you
Bonus
rather
ones.
coach practice or would you rather coach games?
Practice. I guess so. I would get so stinking nervous just going and doing track as an athlete. And even when I take my kids to their track meets, I get so stinking nervous. I have to pee constantly. I'm not always very nice. I try really hard, but I feel my adrenaline level I'm going to have a heart attack someday. I'm sure. but practice is so, let's just work on the fundamentals. Let's just make you better. Let's see. Oh, you have improved that. It's so much easier.
I would take the game. And the reason why is because it's that anxiety. It's that butterflies
Makes
before the
me
game.
sick
I
every
love it.
time.
It's, it's football, especially if it's under the lights, it's the,
I should have lived in Texas or something.
Isn't that a movie?
Yeah.
It is. But, whether it's basketball or
Right,
whatever,
yeah,
but it's, it's everything that we've worked on.
Yeah.
And the strategy that goes with it and outthinking the other coach and this is the product I'm putting out there that we've worked so hard for.
Yeah. And I get that.
And I kind of like the game.
What if your product forgets everything you practiced?
I've had that before.
Man, I'm just gonna hand you the clipboard. I'm gonna go sit in the locker room.
Oh no, you definitely have those games where
because you haven't been listening at all.
Why? You've been practicing it for 3 weeks, the same play, and they're still getting off with the wrong foot, or they're turning the wrong way, or
taking 3 steps before they throw the ball,
or they're just standing there like paralysis by analysis. They're just like you can see smoke coming out of their head.
Supposed to go there. They're standing over there.
But especially if you look at them, like you call a timeout and you look at them, okay, we're going to run this play. And you look and you have half your team or all of your team with this glazed look over their eye. And they're just like, yeah.
Or did we talk about where we're eating after this?
No,
Are we stopping? I brought money. Can we stop? Where can we stop? Are you serious?
What?
It's the 4th quarter and you're up by 3. Did she say? I don't think we are.
And this is high schoolers. This would not. That's the thing. It's like I understand when it's when you got 9-year-olds or 8-year-olds, you're coaching little league or whatever. But when you got high schoolers, we stop by McDonald's on the way home.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna get nuggets. Really? You haven't run the last 3 plays.
You are a nugget.
All right, Cindy, your turn. What do you think?
I don't know. Oh, I think games can be very stressful as a spouse because of the pressure that's put on the coach. Why I don't sit. I actually started going up and sitting. I'm like, what am I doing up here? I got to get back down here because.
You need to. What are you doing? We sit in
So
that corner.
I know. I was getting brave again. I'm like, this is stupid. But I think it's very stressful because you can see, like, I can see what Nick's going through or what he's thinking, and then because of those bad experiences, you worry about, oh great, who's gonna call, what's gonna be said, and I yeah, I guess practices because I'm in doing my schoolwork. I don't go to practice.
Right. Way easy.
I don't know. I like watching the kids when they do produce like what they've been learning. And I do like at games that they're excited because they are learning something.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm so wishy-washy on things today.
Well, you gotta
aren't
pick one.
I?
That's how the game works, Cindy.
I don't like this game. I don't know. I don't know. I like watching games. Leave it there.
All right, Chad.
Are you ready for me?
Yep. Your couple of questions. Huddy,
Don't
sorry.
make them
So-
so hard.
Yeah, we want easy questions.
Yes.
This
please.
real quick. Did you say practice or games?
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
have
did
to-
you
Oh,
answer?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
You gotta
okay.
give your answer.
twice you've tried to get out of that.
It depends on the season. I mean, right now I love practice.
Gotcha.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can set up success in practice.
I think
And
so.
you can set up where they can succeed doing things and be happy and proud of them and let them cheer each other on. You don't have that control in games.
True.
I mean,
There's a whole other variant
Yeah.
to that,
there's 5 people in different colored shirts that are trying to not make you successful. So,
right? And 2 zebras.
but like a couple of our seasons, I love games because
Yeah.
just the things that they could do and
Get to show everybody how
Mhm.
awesome they are, how much
Mhm.
they've learned. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah, now
Yeah.
that Nick's done trying to sneak out of his questions.
All right. Okay. First one. Would you rather be married to a coach who rewatches game film on date night,
Nope.
or the one who pauses every movie to explain what the coach should have done differently?
My God. We're getting a divorce. I'm not picking.
No, you
What?
gotta pick. Who wants to go first?
I thought you were.
Okay, I will pick the second one only because I would absolutely kill you if we could not have a date night that was just us.
That's fair. Fair. I'm not gonna
I
argue.
couldn't do it. I
Okay.
couldn't do it. And you already kind of do that during movies. You'll be like, oh, yeah, this actor had, and you'll tell me like this stupid fact about him. So you already kind of do that.
And you're still married, so
It's still married, so
All
all
right.
right.
So I picked the second one.
All right, Cindy.
I don't mind watching film. We watch a lot
On
of
your
film,
date night, though, on the time that is supposed to be just the two of you.
but it is just the two of us, and I'm learning, and I can add. I know I
You're a better
fraud.
wife than me.
I mean,
But I also can get up and like, okay, I watched 10 minutes of that. I'm gonna go to bed. But
Yeah, but it's your date night.
yeah, but you think about this though.
No, I'm
Hold on.
sorry.
And I'm not gonna,
Okay.
and I'll tell you mine in a little bit. But I just
Okay.
want, I'm trying to stick over Cindy here.
I
You,
will.
you get
though.
some cheese, get some wine, fill out on the bed. He
Okay,
has
he's
a
weird.
piece of a pencil, some paper, and you're
Okay.
scribbling
He,
notes.
he
Okay.
would do all that. He would do all that. And then I would ask him a question and he wouldn't even hear me
Mm.
because he's so engrossed in that stupid film.
But we have date night, and we go out and have a nice dinner.
But
No,
your
but
date,
you
no,
do
no, no.
your
Date
date
night
night. On our
is
date night.
watching.
you can watch film after date night.
No,
Yeah.
No,
it's
it
that's right.
says in lieu,
All right.
you have to rewatch game film
Can't
on
rewrite
date
the-
night.
I honestly, I don't mind it. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
Okay.
what I end up minding is when we have to invite the whole town out on our date night. Like, do you have a problem being with me?
You just make me mad now.
I don't mind. I don't mind watching film. Actually, I don't mind.
Nick,
I'd say game film.
of course you would.
Watching together is something we enjoy to do together. I hope. I mean, I know I say like, "Hey, that person was a so and so" or whatever.
All the
And I
time, though.
do, but I mean,
So it wouldn't really
I-
be any different if you were like, oh, I wouldn't have done that play. It wouldn't be any
yeah.
different.
In my mind, I'm like, yeah, but it's like when you're watching, especially watching those sports movies, like, yeah, it's gonna work out in the end.
Well, not always.
I
but
would say
yeah,
over 90% of the time.
That's
And-
called Hallmark.
That's
you
called
said
we want people to go watch the
Yeah.
next one.
when you're watching the replacements or you're,
Right.
Water
Where
Boy.
there's no absolute reason they should have won in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But then I'm able to have conversations with kids at school about it, and it's like, oh, we were watching film, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I go to the
You're not rewatching the darn game.
right.
I went once. That's good enough.
So, Chad, did you pick one?
Yeah, I would do the movie one, the second one. Yeah.
Oh.
At least we're on the same page.
Yeah.
That's only because I'd be like,
Well, yeah. That's part of it.
let's be honest.
Yeah. And honestly, as a coach, even during season, you need to at least have at least one night that's with your family. And I know you need to have a night.
We have
Well,
nights.
no,
Jeez,
no,
you're
no, no, no.
lecturing me
Yeah.
over
No, I'm
there?
not lecturing
Yeah,
you
have a
guys.
night.
But
Have a night.
no, my thing is but no. If that's the thing and you guys like watching film together and stuff, and that's your guys' thing, that's your wheelhouse, that's fine. But for me, I
For
think
your wife,
for your family,
not
yeah,
even for you.
yeah.
He
For
just
me,
knows. I'd be like,
even me, I need a break, even during season.
I think you
You
do.
do.
Even no matter how enthralled you get in your sport as a coach, you have to step back
You got to take a second
from time to time.
Yeah.
And take a breath.
All right.
Okay. Everybody answered that, right?
Everybody
I think
answered.
we did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather have a spouse lose their voice every Friday night, or
Careful what you wish for.
or be yelling, "Move your feet" at the grocery store checkout line? So, would you rather have your spouse lose their voice every Friday night, or still be yelling, "Move your feet" at the grocery store checkout line?
So you mean like lose their voice because they yell at the games?
Because they're
all the time?
just
Yeah,
screaming.
their voice is
Yeah.
gone, so you're not gonna be able to talk to your spouse that night.
Well, I don't think it's about not being able to talk to him. I think it's about the fact that they never shut up. And they're like yelling
Yeah,
to
maybe.
the point of losing their voice. Nick,
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
yeah, you get to answer this one first.
Well, I like when she cheers and is telling the kids what to do. You get.
But you're at the grocery store checkout line.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking
No,
about
he's talking about losing her
Losing
voice.
her
Oh,
voice.
losing her voice. Yeah.
by cheering and yelling during games.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy?
Well, he doesn't like to go into the grocery store.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably have to go with the game thing too, because I know he's passionate, and I mean, he's never yelling like to be mean. He's yelling out things or to look for things, and because I've been involved with all those sports for so long, it's like I'm yelling out those things.
The same thing.
Yeah.
It's not like you're
look
out in
for
left
her.
field. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so I say I don't know anything, and then I'm like saying the same things that he is, and yeah, I don't like to yell at people at the store, anyways.
Right. I'm so worried that somebody else is going to yell at me at the store. I hate feeling like people are waiting on me, and I know that's the whole point of a checkout line is that sometimes you're going to have to wait for a minute on somebody. I hate that feeling that somebody is waiting on me. It drives me absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
me
I will
too,
like
you're right.
shove stuff in my pockets to get out of people's way.
Okay, that's called shoplifting.
No, like my chain. I'm in the checkout, Cindy, not packs of gum. Come on. No, I don't. I try to, I don't know, like even when we first started dating, we would go to like OIT and stuff and watch basketball games and stuff. And I've always yelled. I've always had like something to say, but it's never been directed at a coach. It's never been directed at a ref.
But just cheering.
It's always been like, get the damn rebound, or, how is it that they've had 3 shots and you're all under the basket? Like things like that.
Rebound.
Yeah.
Or at hockey.
Yeah, sure. 5,
Fight.
I don't know.
Or why does a rebound land on the ground?
I know, that's a good
You don't
question. But no, especially in a sport like basketball, I think I'm probably more vocal at basketball than I am in any other sport.
Yes, I would say yes.
I know the sport, not like really, really well, but I
You know
played the
know it
sport, so-
enough, and you understand that what hustle is and what. Yeah, even when we go watch basketball, and we're pretty chill watching our niece and nephews and whatever.
Well, because I don't want to be known as and there's always students watching us.
Yeah.
I mean, they
That's the
come up
thing.
and say hi to you. They
Yeah.
come up and sit by you. They beg for food and money. They're always they're very aware of your existence, and I do not ever want to
Yeah,
be
Well, then you
a
can
example that would
Mhm.
embarrass them.
you can give him some of that gum you stole at the grocery store.
I'm not stealing from the grocery store. Dang it!
I would rather
said that
lose.
weird, I guess.
So I'd rather lose my wife as well.
Lose your wife.
lose my voice or have my spouse lose her
He's
voice.
like, still another pack of gum. Maybe don't put you away.
She's getting busted. All right,
Candy bar
I
next
do have
time.
2 more. Do you want me to read them or save them?
Save them. I mean, it's up to you guys
You save them.
because we
Save
still have
'em.
the trivia.
Okay, all right,
So-
I'll save them.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, okay, we're saving them.
Okay.
Okay.
Save.
So for the next segment, my co-host and I both have a few questions to quiz our husbands and to see how well they know your wives' sports history or experiences. And it can be from pee-wee sports all the way up to if you happen to play in college or something like that. Okay. I'm going to let you start this segment though. I'm going to
Okay.
let you do your questions
Am I gonna do
first.
all of them?
Yeah, all
Okay.
5 of them. So, or how many ever you had.
Okay.
Good luck, Nick.
What year was I head cheerleader? Like freshman, sophomore, junior, like
Oh.
that. You don't have to go
Oh,
with the year.
year.
Senior year.
19.
What was that?
Senior year.
Wrong.
Junior?
Oh,
Nope. Senior, I
no.
was mascot.
Oh, that's right. I thought the same thing.
Okay. Down one.
Mascot.
Okay. You're going to get this one. In tennis, who was my doubles partner?
Chrissy.
Okay. That's an easy one.
Uh.
Okay. How many years did I cheer in college?
2.
Did he get it?
You
I didn't even know you cheered in
these.
college. I was like,
Okay, you might not get this one. In 7th grade, why couldn't I play basketball? All right.
nice. Well done.
Okay, you're really not going to get this one. Okay, because I had to go with a P.
Oh.
Okay, in PE. Stop it. In PE, I was not an athlete. Sorry.
No, it's not.
Drama club president.
It's not that.
In PE, I got hit by what sporting equipment?
Baseball bat.
Nice job.
Good job.
Good job.
Hey,
Is it
Yes.
26 or 27 years?
Wow.
How many years?
7.
27. It's
27
two longer
years?
than us.
28.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Well, it's
You think that's
2026, so this year.
we're a year behind Derek.
I don't know how old
Okay.
Derek is.
He doesn't either.
Born
Clearly.
in
Yeah, okay.
96.
Okay, how about who hit me with the bat?
Michael Simmons.
No. Julie, you're a TF.
No, really?
Man,
Nice job.
Like-
You got 4 out of 5. Those
So
are
was
good.
it on purpose or accident?
it was an
It was
accident.
an accident. No,
I mean, I guess. I
I
guess.
mean-
But just walked up
kids
behind her. What?
I watched this movie called The Unforgettable.
I was thinking like Tanya Harding or something.
Yeah.
She's too good.
Wow, I'm
That's
impressed.
good,
Good
yeah.
job.
What is 4 out of 5? 80%?
You're the math
Yes,
teacher.
math teacher.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to make sure I didn't get it wrong.
So I gotta beat 4.
You
or
gotta
at least,
beat 4.
Or at least I gotta get
Yeah.
4.
Or
Gotta
at
be
least get 4.
perfect. Gotta
Oh,
be
dear
perfect
Lord.
score. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
The thing is,
Hey,
it's like,
you know what?
here's
It's a good thing we didn't ask you what you would order me
What-
from
what-
a
what- what?
restaurant because you would never get it.
that's not true.
Yes, it is. We had this whole conversation the other day.
Yeah.
You were trying to order things that weren't even
Oh,
on the
yeah.
menu.
I think I remember
Yeah.
that
Okay,
for that
okay.
conversation.
Are we ready?
To be fair, just to be fair, let's put this in perspective.
Oh, boy. You're
Mi-
just providing an excuse, but anyway.
Gonzo and Cindy have like known each other
Oh,
a long
They
time.
did know each other in high school.
Yeah,
They
they've
did
known
know-
each other in high school and I'm assuming middle school.
But I know I
But-
have told you
No.
every one of
No,
these
they
things
didn't
at
know
least once.
Okay, we'll see how
How
well I
well
do.
do you listen?
So, all right. So, but if I get all 5 of these, I hope. Okay, I
You
have
get it.
confidence.
We're
I'm gonna
not
get all
Talking
5.
about rewards
Okay.
right now. We're
Okay.
on a
Mm.
podcast.
I know. Okay.
all right. Let's hear it.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. One of my favorite sports growing up was softball. Who were my coaches when I played in Little League and what position did I play?
Your parents.
Okay.
Okay. This is a 2-part question.
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Yeah. Really only played one position.
Didn't you pitch? Okay.
Ooh.
Woo, nailed it. One for
That's just one question?
That's
That's one
one.
question.
Okay. Gosh, okay.
I had to make them kind of tough. Like you always get the stupid trivia ones. I hope you do worse on this than trivia than I can rub in your face for the rest of our marriage. Okay, question number 2. When I was in middle school and early high school, I had a teacher who was an unforgettable role model that was very influential in my drive to be a good person and my willingness to try new things that were definitely out of my comfort zone. Who was this person and what did they have me signing up for 2 years in a row?
So I do remember talking about him.
And if you can't remember his name,
I'm trying to
I
remember.
get that,
Was it
but
Rademacher or was that
no,
was that your principal?
that was the principal.
That was principal.
And I went to school with these kids. Starts
I
with a C.
Stop giving them
Cunningham.
hints so you
Okay.
can win.
No, it's not that.
So
It's not
the
the name I
coach was
say all the time.
Cunningham.
Okay.
Okay. So what was the other part of the question?
What was the 2 things that he had me sign up for 2 years in a row? Or what was the thing he had me sign up 2 years in a row for?
For track or just other things?
Just out of my comfort zone, I said.
You ran film for the football games.
I did, but
Is that not the one?
is that your... Well, you can't ask me questions for an answer.
Okay, so I'm going to say watch film. Or not watch film, I'm sorry. You recorded the games for the football games.
That's
one.
what you said. No, it was just one thing, but he had me do it twice.
Okay, I'm going to say the filming of games.
Okay, you get a half a point. And then I don't even know because I had to give you like part of the name.
You did.
Okay, so he was the one. He was a long distance. He did marathons.
Okay.
And he was the one that had me sign up for the Lake of the Woods.
The Lake of the Woods.
10K.
I do remember you talked about
row.
that. Okay.
And I am not a long distance runner. And I ran it. I did not stop.
Okay, so was he the one that
he was not a coach. He was my math teacher.
But he wasn't a coach at all. He didn't coach in track. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe a quarter of a point.
No, you got it wrong. Just face it.
I get the Cunningham question right though, because I do remember. Well, come on.
You thought he was a coach though. I said a teacher.
You talked about him a lot like he was a coach.
Obviously, because you don't know what she's talking about.
No, I thought he was I thought he was part of your track. Who was your track coach then? What was his name?
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee?
He was a science teacher.
So I knew
Cunningham was my middle school. He was the one that always said the only thing good about a 7th grader is they'll be an 8th grader someday.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Good.
All right. I don't know. Okay, you don't have to, I don't know. Yeah, I'll let you.
Right. Question number 3. We'll see. I don't. It's undecided. The jury's out. Question number 3. How many years did I qualify for 2A state track and field competition, and in what events?
I want to say 2 years, and it was a 4x4.
Okay.
And was it 4x1?
Don't ask me questions.
I know 4
Answer.
I know 4x4 was one of them. So are you saying you qualified for more? So did you qualify for more than one event?
3 that I qualified for, but not every time. I would accept any of the 3. 2 of any of them.
Okay, I'm going to say the 4x4, the 400, just yourself. Okay. I'm guessing, and then I know you threw javelin too, but I don't know if you ever qualified for javelin. I'm going to say it's going to be your running event, so I'll say the 4x4, 4x1, and the 400.
Okay. Well, you're down a point because I'm only giving you half a point for 2 and a half a point for that one. I went 3 years.
You did went 3 years?
I went to state 3 years.
Yeah.
And it was for the 2 relays and the 400 open.
Okay. But
my javelin,
no making excuses.
My javelin was, I was invited to invitationals, but I never qualified for state.
Okay.
Oh boy, here
All
we go
right.
again.
So here we go.
You're down 1. You bet you can't mess up for the next 2 questions.
I do know.
Hear me out.
Okay. I do know that you guys got TQ'd in state.
We did. Because
It was out of
second
the
and
block
third
or
runners ran out of the
their zone box.
and we had the top.
Yes.
Yeah, it sucked.
So I remember that. So
That wasn't the question.
okay.
That was not the question.
Okay. All right.
No, that was not the only thing that ever happened to state either. My dad actually went behind my back and went and talked to the affiliation of the state track because he was mad because I had a better score than the girls that qualified for the 400 because they only took the top 2 runners out of each heat.
Instead of taking just
instead
the top.
of taking the top speeds. And I was in the fastest heat.
Oh.
Yeah. He actually went behind my back and went and like had a big fit about it. It didn't do him any good, but
Yeah,
that's
the
the
rules
only
are
time
rules.
my parents ever overstepped anything like that. And he was just like, this is not
Interesting.
right. And I didn't even know about it. I was just like, well, shit, I wasn't in the top 2, so guess I don't go.
Yeah.
But he was like, your time was better than all the other heats.
Yeah.
So
And I don't know.
They might not do it that way
I don't
anymore,
know if they do it anymore, but it
yeah.
seems like you would take your top times,
Yeah.
period,
Yeah.
regardless of your heat.
Yeah, that's how they had it organized. And he
I
was
mean, that's
not
how I know that in the Olympics, that's how they did swimming. Ever had the top?
in those heats.
Right.
Well, I think it was your top
And then a certain time.
if you want your heat, and then like the thing, and
Yeah.
then you went up your time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what they do.
Okay. So you're down 1 point. So right now you're tied with Nick.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more questions. Good luck with this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many varsity letters did I get in high school and in what sports?
Basketball.
Okay.
Track.
Okay.
And one more.
Don't ask me questions.
No. But I mean, did you say
She said
How many letters did I get?
and in
what
what
were they
sports?
in?
I think you got one in football. Okay.
I had 3.
Okay.
Football, basketball, track.
There you go. Because you filmed.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did film and
And
stats.
they gave you a letter
and they
for
gave me
filming.
a letter for it. They lettered me for it. It wasn't because I got to play. My dad would play. Okay. Hey, we spent 4 years doing that crazy stuff. First year, they were like, we got to teach you how to film. I never knew where the ball was. Okay, question number 5. Here we go. Was there ever a sport that I quit, and what led to that decision?
Yes. Basketball. And what led to the decision was comments made by your coach about that weren't exactly kosher as far as bringing up, because you grew up in a native area, and he made some comment like, if I had all natives, I'd be playing them.
None of you would play.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you basically kind of gave him the middle. He didn't, but I mean.
I kept my composure,
but
yeah.
Yeah.
When I went home, I told my dad. He was like, if you choose, he would have never let me quit anything, but he was like, if you feel like.
That was crossing the line. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I got it.
So, yes. So you missed one. So you guys tied.
You tied.
Kind of missed one.
You missed a half and a half. So you missed one, bud.
Yeah.
Fine.
Simple.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm a math teacher. Come on.
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Are we ready for the last segment?
Yes, let's hear it.
Okay. Last segment is our mascot of the week. And I'm super excited because I got to pick it this week. Okay.
All right.
Okay. This week, we are headed to the West Coast, all the way to Williamstown, Massachusetts. We are visiting a college that is part of the New England Small College Athletic Conference, so the NESCAC. The college mascot that we are spotlighting this week belongs to Williams College. Their school colors are purple and gold. This college is a prestigious private liberal arts school. It was founded by Colonel Ephraim Williams, and it received its college charter in 1793, being the second college in Massachusetts after Harvard. It is located in the scenic Berkshire Mountains and known for fostering a close-knit residential campus. It hosts 32 varsity sports teams, 16 women's and 16 men's, including sports like squash, hockey, rowing, lacrosse. The Williams College mascot was adopted in 1907 by the students' popular vote and inspired by Gillette Burgess, his famous nonsense poem that was printed in a popular campus humor magazine, The Purple Cow. That's right. Their mascot is the Purple Cows.
Boy.
Gosh, I was thinking like Mountaineers or.
No, they are the Purple Cows. I loved it. I was like, that is amazing.
Wow.
Yep.
Small college with purple cows. That's
cows.
crazy.
Purple cows.
That's
And
very-
he is an adorable cow. He's purple and gold.
Oh my gosh.
He kind of is a little menacing looking, but he's cute.
Cool.
Purple cow.
Purple cows. Yep.
Purple cows.
It's
Interesting.
pretty cute. And I just couldn't. The second oldest college in Massachusetts, right behind
Wow.
Harvard. Yeah.
Harvard.
It's crazy.
Nice.
1793.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, that is the
That's
end of
good.
this special episode, number 50 for Two Great Goatees and a Whistle. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you tell your friends about the podcast. Goodbye.
Just hit stop.